If you've been paying attention on social media, you would have seen something called Bird Game 3 taking over your entire feed.
Alright, these are the top 3 birds you should use in Bird Game 3.
Controversy within the Bird Game 3 community.
But Bird Game 3, this is a spoiler alert by the way, it's not even a real game. It's actually a perfect showcase of what's going wrong with video games these days. Because if people want to simulate playing a bird, there's something clearly deeper going on here.
Chapter 1. The fake game that fooled us.
Bird Game 3's first appearance came with the initial release of Sora AI, and technically isn't even a real game, but people simulated people queuing up outside of GameStop for a fake launch because there's no real game people are really excited about these days.
Everywhere. I got somebody right here. What's good, man?
And now we're getting cool AI images like, who's spending like 3 liters of water for this? This pile of wank is causing 32 gigabytes of RAM to be costing around £326. I thought tech was supposed to go down in price over time, not go up. And these memes actually went really viral to the point where this fake game evolved into people remaking this game in Sora AI, making fake live search and destroy sessions.
Dash everywhere and nobody can. He's already in the nest. Somebody hit him.
Yeah, dude, watch the spin. Woo!
That dash.
But instead of planting a bomb, you're like stealing eggs from a heron or something.
Blue Jay, you're
Shut the fuck up, you use Hummingbird.
Can we start this shit?
Chapter 2. Me and McConomy and Gold Rush.
Then even spiraled further with people creating memes about different bird builds. Stuff like, oh, me when I'm picking eagle. Is that Jeffrey Epstein? The fact I'm generally laughing at a game that doesn't even exist really highlights the state of video games these days.
Award goes to Donkey Kong Banana.
What happened? What? Oh, Donkey Kong Bonanza won something. I thought it was just like stupid French game. And at this point, I really got suckered in and wanted to play a bird simulator. So I went all in. I joined dozens of developer discords and even spent, don't laugh at me at this, real money at random Patreons just to try and play the first real version of quote-unquote Bird Game 3. Huh? Yeah, I'm not seeing that £5 ever again, am I? Here's where it gets really interesting, because there's clearly a gold rush happening right before our eyes. These Bird Game 3 memes regularly pull in hundreds and thousands of views. Now let's imagine even just a fraction, let's just say 10,000 weird specky guys, paid around £10 just to play the first supported Bird Game 3, and even £7 for a battle pass. And even imagine paying extra for certain skins. For example, there's even a GIF of a golden kiwi that you can upload on Instagram. And uploading GIFs on Instagram is neon impossible. Like, you type in something funny like Killer Bean. On Discord, there's probably like 30 different GIFs of Killer Bean. But you go on Instagram, there's nothing. And all my friends are waiting on me to respond for something, and I'm just scrolling trying to find a GIF that resembles something that isn't Friends related. Why is it all Friends themed? But if anyone actually makes a real Bird Game 3, if you decide to put Pesto the penguin, who is just a really fat and big baby obese penguin, I will pay around 15 quid for that. How are they so fat? Don't penguins just eat fish all day? To put that into perspective, LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight is a crossover game that people have been demanding and expecting from 2 major IPs, LEGO and whatever's left of DC. Stop making really bad films. And it was even showcased at the Game Awards and has quite a noble 800,000 views on YouTube. That is quite big, but compare that to a random developer called Eurus casually announcing Bird Game 3 and pulling over 2 million views. Meanwhile, if you look at the Google Play Store, it does have some successful games out there, such as Huge Casino Slots Game 777. Let that sink in for a second. And currently on the marketplace, there are 3 different Bird games trying to be floated around online. But on the Google Play Store, none of these games actually look real. Like, no offense to yours. I mean, they probably put in loads of time, but a lot of these kind of look like Roblox games or tech demos more than actual full releases.
And what is this? This looks like a live leak video.
Eventually, I stumbled across Bird Game 3 through a developer update when I was scrolling on Instagram at around 9 PM.
Chapter 3. Entering the Bird Discord.
The creator actually looked like a real games developer, So I decided to join the Discord, and after paying them £3, I was able to join the closed beta. But annoyingly, I did have to wait 2 weeks, not because of weird developer delays, but because the server had interaction points requirements to prove that you weren't a bot, which meant I had to join conversations with the likes of this.
Kitty, go on, good. What the heavy? Freaky. No, never good. I never good. Instead, I listen to Bob Dylan. And oh boy, I sometimes Bob my Dylan. Who's Bob Dylan?
He's a lesbian artist.
What are we reading here? This isn't even about birds anymore. Looking through all the servers, there's some really weird ones. For example, there's one called Mating DLC, which obviously I can't show any of this on YouTube. But I will admit, everything else seems surprisingly polished. After 2 weeks of messing around, I fully assumed I just got scammed and I was going to move on to a different video. And then I got the notification.
Oh, you've got to be joking. Is this another apology? Okay, now here it is.
Couple days late, but whatever.
This thing only took 2 weeks, but I finally had access to the download files. We were officially in, everybody. After joining, there were some minor tweaks, but no real major update for about a month. Just an at-all ping every 2 weeks saying, please don't harass anyone. And an announcement around like every 2 days constantly pinging me about some random game night. Listen, I'm not here to make friends, I'm here to play a weird random bird simulator, so stop messaging me. I do not care if they play Jackbox, Among Us or Minecraft, just leave me alone. The state of some of these messages, man. One thing I actually do love is that the game has a proper community suggestion section. And although 90% of the requests are people just asking for Agatha to be added as a map, or even a playable character, which I'm not sure how that's going to work. Is it just going to be the big fat head rolling around? But that said, my personal favourite is the actual birds that people are suggesting. You've got some really interesting ones, like the K-Mover set, and you've got traditional birds like the sparrow, the big tit, and of course my favourite, tennis ball bird. I'm not fat shaming when I say this, but there is no way this bird can fly. It's way too bottom heavy.
Chapter 4, playing the game.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm ready for this to wrap up. You're done? Yeah, man, the whole block been on Bird Game 3 all day. It's like this.
Is this what people mean when they say AI is amazing?
Tupac talking about Bird Game 3. I quickly realized to play the game, I had to download and extract a weird zip file.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
And from my computer security module in university, I realized I shouldn't be doing this. Exporting the game and launching it, and always put it on the wrong monitor. So you have to manually move it over. If the devs are watching this, please fix that. It's really annoying. And launching the application, I can quickly search for a game. And realize straight away that basically no one is playing this, and it's incredibly bare bones. That meant I had to spam on my mate Steve, top man by the way, and convince him to pay £3, grind interaction points in a Discord filled with alleged necrophiliacs just to finally secure this game. And after much convincing from myself that I downloaded the game and there was no viruses, he installed Bird Game 3. But was it worth it? Short answer, no. And according to my records, we had a total playtime of around 15 minutes. That said though, we did learn a few things. When you run around, it's actually quite fun, and you can gain momentum by diving down, and is actually the most fun mechanic in the game. Damage is fixed at 8 health per hit, which is painfully slow since you recover health quite quickly. And your hitboxes are minuscule as well. It's like the same rate as getting Pokemon drops online. Oh, I actually managed to get a Pokemon drop this time. One of the tins!
Why is it always the tins?
Say somebody actually miraculously hits you as well. It only takes one button, which is the 1 key, and you can instantly heal 2 bits of damage. And you can gain stamina slowly over time. After researching the playable feature on the top left, we realized that it was a peer-to-peer feature, so connectivity wasn't a problem. So I'll give these guys good marks for that. And there's a couple ways of regaining stamina as well. The first being strange pixie dust, which I'm not sure there's any bird lore that's linked to pixie dust, or the literal Xbox Power logo scattered across the floor. After traversing the strange tropical climate choice, by the way, for hummingbirds, we wanted a dramatic fight, so we picked the weird central area that mimicked the Colosseum and pretended to be Julius penguins. Yes, we were that bored.
Oh. This is awkward.
You start the game with 3 lives, but be careful if you hit the floor or hit anything because you instantly die. And sometimes you spawn it inside of trees, so you also instantly die. And at one point, Steve flew to the highest point of the map to test out whether diving at maximum speed could deal extra damage. And it didn't do anything, it was 8 damage again.
That was a total of 8 damage.
At this point, Steve said you could probably find a better version of this game on Roblox for free. And 3 minutes later, he was right. By the way, like, Steve is never wrong. I don't know how he's got this weird aura about him.
I think you can't leave as well.
Oh.
Launching the Roblox version of the game, I'm not sure what this video's come to, actually had progression. You can collect twigs for your nest, fight different animals, and strangely enough, one of them being a polar bear, which instantly knocks you out, and you can slowly upgrade your bed over time. Is this version more realistic? I mean, it depends what you define realistic. We're in a children's game at this point. Why are we in a Chernobyl simulator? But it was actually fun fighting other birds. I wanted to upgrade my character to talk through the different types of birds. And after hatching 250 eggs, which, I'm not joking when I say this, took me 30 minutes of real game time, I unlocked an upgrade and immediately closed the game because I realized they play exactly the same. It's literally a skin. And I think upgrading to this Phoenix would take me a week.
Chapter 5. My thoughts.
Overall though, flying simulators can be generally fun. Planning aerial fights is a breath of fresh air, especially since I occasionally go outside and do not play War Thunder. But a game like this could do something really interesting and educate people on unique birds. Take the kakapo for example. This is the world's first parrot/owl that is flightless and weighs over 2 kilos. It's a fat mess. I might love it more than pesto. As a certified bird enjoyer, I hope somebody eventually invests some real money to make these games a reality. Ideally one where I can finally resurrect a dodo. By the way, I am flawless on Rate My Meme. Nobody can beat me. I can tell every meme in less than 1.5 seconds, easy. I am also playing against children, but that's besides the point.
Nom 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 nom. Please like, comment and subscribe. This chapter 5 is so yummy.